I represent Voices of Women Worldwide, which is one of the largest women's social media networks in the world, representing voiceless women, children, and young people around the world in over 82 countries. I would like to first begin by saying we want to make sure that all children have positive childhood experiences. Since 1954, Universal Children's Day is dedicated to the world's children's welfare. On November 20th, why is this day so important, November 20th? It signifies two very important historical anniversaries. One is when the General Assembly adopted the Convention on the Rights of the Child. And the second November 20th historic event is in 1989, the Convention on the Rights of the Child was formulated. We have to, each of us here, create new standards to recognize children. They're not observers of life. Children are participants of life. We need to call for legal instruments, Ambassador, and binding treaties for a united interest in children's survival and development. The initiative We the Children, a reflection of the World Summit, the goals were set. 155 countries developed national programs of action. The goals are set, but how do you translate what's on paper into actions? We'll learn more about that from each one of you. We need voices of children to construct a new way. We need creative processes that allow for children's voices. For example, in Sweden, Globetree brings thousands and thousands of young people together each year on the platform of science and technology through something as beautiful as water, our uniting ceremony. Water as life unites us. Young people from around the world gather in Nairobi, in Sweden, in a program called Our Uniting Water Ceremony. And even when Kofi Annan was at the UN Secretary General, he ran out front to the fountain and he scooped up a cup of water so the children from all around the world in Sweden could see that he was pouring the water to unite with their water from each of the countries from around the world. I would like to say that children all around the world, they want to be treated with respect and dignity. They want to belong to a world that has hope for its future. They want to be consulted, and they want to be taken seriously, like we take your voices very seriously. 2/3 of the world's population living in 42 countries are affected by some type of crisis between the years 2002 and 2006. Over 40% of the 16 million refugees and 26 million internationally displaced persons are children. And they make up 1/3 of the death toll from disaster. In 1989, the Convention on the Rights of the Child states every child has the right to develop their full potential, free from hunger, free from want, free from exploitation, corporal punishment, child marriage. Illiteracy is a cause of poverty and a consequence of poverty. We can no longer ignore our children's fears. Indifference is betrayal. I would like to turn the rest of the program over to the young leaders, because I know time is short and there's so many of you here, Raisa and Vathi. So we need voices of children, and we need your voice to construct a better way. Leadership commitments from these youth views that you will hear today are going to make the social footprints of Peace Islands Institute into the world. Thank you.